How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today we've got a matchup against the Phillies and Mick Abel, who is the Phillies' top prospect. He has made a couple of starts here in the major leagues. He's made his third start, has had no decision and a loss, so the Mariners are hoping to get to him today as we try to even up this series against the best team in the National League, the 34-18 Phillies. And they have been able to do it off of the back of Alec Bohm. Trey Turner is out 2 to 3 weeks with a broken finger. Bryce Harper getting the day off, but Bohm has had 189 at-bats, 17 runs, 8 homers, 35 RBIs, all to the tune of a 312 average and an 873 OPS. So, the Phillies have some young pitching, have a decent lineup that's hitting. What more could you ask for if you're the Phillies? They have some familiar faces of ours, too. They have J.P. Crawford, former Mariner, Joey Gallo, who we had in 2024, and Christian Arroyo. So, another kind of homecoming for some of these players. We had that when we faced the Guardians last episode, and we've got that now as we send Logan Gilbert out there for the Phillies, or against the Phillies. So, the ugliest man in baseball, Brandon Marsh, is a strikeout victim to start the game, but J.P. Crawford is going to put the Phillies on the board with a homer to straightaway right field. And, Phillies up 1-0. J.P. Crawford coming back and hurting us. And you'll notice for the first, 5 or so minutes of this video, there's no audio. And sometimes, as some of you may know who watch my MLB videos, sometimes the capture card I use just decides it wants to glitch out, or maybe it's OBS, I'm not really sure, but it glitches out and the audio is really delayed. So I ended up being able to pause the game, came back to it the next day, and finished it out there, and the audio corrected itself. But this lineup is so different. I mean, Crawford's new, Arroyo, Cronenworth, Kevin Biggio, Joey Gallo. This is a younger Phillies lineup and a younger pitcher on the mound, Mick Abel. He is 25 years old, making his third start. ERA not where he wants it. He got rocked against the Padres, but he is here to help the Phillies out. And first batter he faces is Juan Soto, who flies out to left field. So something interesting about the Phillies here. Again, they're having a great series, or a great year so far. At one point, they had a 7-game win streak that actually Mick Abel cost them by losing a game to the Padres. But in other news around the league, there's some other things that happened. Luis Severino gets his first win of the season for the Angels, and that first win was a milestone one for him, 100 wins for Severino. And Pete Crow Armstrong, who just got called up back to the Cubs, he hit for the cycle against the Angels of all teams. So the Angels are a part of a milestone on one end and the other. So they gave up the cycle to Pete Crow Armstrong. He didn't get it against that Severino's 100th win, obviously, but so that's kind of fun. And then we won't get very far before we finish out the month of May, playing, I think it's the Memorial Day game against the Tigers. So we'll be in Detroit facing Tariq Skubal again. We faced him last year in Walter Ford's debut. So I think Walter Ford is also pitching that game. I could be wrong, though, but I believe that's the matchup. So that'll be kind of fun. All right. Hopefully we'll get some audio soon as we start the third inning. 1 out for Susac. And it's 0-2. And he got him. Logan Gilbert picking up a strikeout on a pitch in the dirt for 2 outs here in the third. Lineup card flipping over now for Brandon Marsh. His hair just, in real life, in the game it doesn't look too bad, but in real life, his hair just looks, he looks like he doesn't bathe. It's ugly. I don't know. Maybe I'm biased, but attraction is a spectrum. So he has taken 3 straight balls as Gilbert struggles to find the zone. Crawford with the home run is on deck, and that's a 4-pitch walk to Brandon Marsh, the center fielder. And that will bring up J.P. Crawford, who's going to hit that one hard to right field. Another hard ball for Crawford, but he flies out. All right, we got the audio back. And just in time to watch Leonardo Rivas struck out. It might be time to reevaluate, see where Craig Nunez is, and see if he's ready to take over that starting role. As Soto strikes out. So Abel is looking good through 3.
The center fielder, number 44.
Here's Julio.
Julio Rodriguez.
And that's crushed to left field. Julio answers back here in the 3rd. As that is a solo shot to left field, and that ties up our ball game. But something you'll find, or I will find, you guys want to experience this lovely pleasure, but Mick Abel's got a curveball that's fairly slow, but then he has a circle change that tops out around 70 miles per hour, not 70 degrees, 70 miles per hour, and y'all, it is filthy. It's just a little loop, but I can't hit it. Christian Arroyo, the former Mariner, hits one off the foul pole, and he leaps back over the Mariners. 7th home run on the year for him. And the Phillies leap over us, take a 2-1 lead. Now, like I said earlier, Bryce Harper is not out or injured. He's just taking a day off. And the Phillies offense don't really need him.
Ball 4, that pitch is low.
Cronenworth going to take a walk. Kevin Biggio going to take a walk. Not Gilbert's finest start. I'll give him that. He's really having to struggle here in this 5th inning. Joey Gallo.
Ball 1.
Playing right field today instead of Bryce. Checks his swing.
Did he go?
Third base ump says he did not go. Gilbert at 60 pitches.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 the count. Gallo to right. Tucker gonna watch. Fans knew it was gone. Gallo crushes it out of the ballpark. 3-run home run. And the Phillies have opened this one up. It's 5-1. And they've done it off of 5 hits. Logan Gilbert giving up the walk. He doesn't usually do that. And, yeah, again, who needs Bryce Harper? Who needs Trey Turner? We'll take a look at them after this game. But so far, Phillies offense providing enough without him. Susac hit weakly to Terang. Was going to make a bad throw, so I tried to cancel and rethrow, and Susac is able to beat it out. They'll score that a base hit, but unfortunate timing for us, and we'll get out of the inning. But the Phillies opened this one up, and Mick Abel was looking pretty good because he would, give up these pitches that are up in the zone, but the defense bailing him out. Since when did the Phillies get good at defense? As Terang hits that one pretty hard, but Marsh is able to track it down. So the Phillies traded those old hard-hitting bats for, lighter hitting bats, so to speak, as Alec Boehm makes an excellent play. But these bats can also field for the most part. And Alec Boehm, having a great season, makes a wonderful leaping grab, and we get the nice, wonderful butt of our third base coach in the frame. Not a great shot, MLB The Show, but nice grab from Boehm. Okay, Dowdy getting fooled by the breaking stuff from Abel. Rivas. Again, that curveball, man. I don't know if you'll see the circle change in this video because I was kind of embarrassed at how bad I looked swinging at it, but it's the curveball and the change working to perfection for Abel. Chris Flexen now here in the 6th, and Kevin Biggio pulls off the hit and run to perfection into right field. Kyle Tucker misplays it. That's something you don't see every day, and with the hit and run on, he was able to score with ease. Cronenworth, that is, and Phillies add to this lead here in the 6th to the 7th. J.P. Crawford getting in on the action. He's having a good day so far. That's a base hit. Leadoff man on now. This time, Flexen's still out there. Alec Boehm with a 2-2 count to left center field. And gone over the bullpen. Alec Boehm staying hot. 9th home run of the year. 2-run shot makes this an 8-1 Phillies lead. And this one, I mean, it was over. You know, it kind of fell apart for us in the 5th, but we still have baseball to play, so you never know. But it just kind of feels defeating. You know, we lose game 1 to them. Game 2 not going so hot. We're kind of in this battle with Texas for that 2nd spot, top wild card spot, and Rivas gets a hold of one. But it'll stay in the park, bounce off the wall here in the 7th. That's a 2-out double. Nick Abel, though, he's looking great. 9th double for Leonardo. Line of cards flipping over. Juan Soto. I find he kind of struggles in this leadoff spot. Maybe I'll flip him and Tucker around. I'm not too sure what I'll do, but I have had little success with Soto in the leadoff spots so far. Ball 1. Abel gets his sign from the catcher. Winds, deals. It's a good take. Not really sure why we're booing. It wasn't really close to hitting him, but I guess the Mariners faithful are just upset with their team's performance so far today. There's the good old circle change. 68 to 71 miles per hour. Ugh. And he has kept it there in that corner, like dotting the edges in the corners of the zone all day. All day. He should not have that great of command of that 5th pitch. But hey, the Phillies like him. They got something special with them. And the Phillies rotation, like I said, is just doing so good this year. Again, fooled on the changeup. Just ugly swings. And again, look how beautifully it's placed. It's a just good pitch. That one's a little closer to the belt, but man, Abel knew he could throw that and just get swings all day. So 7 strong. 9-1 Phillies now. Cal Raleigh to center field. Marsh looks up and it's in the batter's eye and gone. So Raleigh with the bat and the pop sends one out, 9th of the year for him. And, you know, it's just good to pad those stats, I guess. There is no really coming back from this one. But it's 9-2. Bryce Terang, 1 for 3. He's hit the ball hard a couple of times so far. Andrew Bellotti looking to get some work in. There's another hard hit ball. Diving stop by Biggio from his knees. Phillies defense, man. They have robbed us on a couple of occasions. So I hate them. I hope that was Biggio. I can't imagine he plays anywhere but 2nd. But I think I'm right. Ke'Bryan Hayes laid on the fastball, 0-1. Mariners down to their final out here. Down 7 off the back of the Phillies up 7 off the back of a strong 3rd start from Abel, who might get his first major league win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Almost strike 3, but Ke'Bryan able to lay off.
2 balls.
There's a good take. There's always a chance I'll swing at something like that. So good job, me. Pat myself on the back for not swinging at obvious balls. Hit weekly. Alec Boehm, the hottest Philly. Throws him out. The Phillies keep their streak going. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 2 outs. I can't read. So now we're down to our final out, and it's Cade Doughty. Doughty and Biggio, both former Blue Jays. And Doughty, first pitch into right field, will drop in front of Gallo. So, you know, Mariners are still alive. And here's Rivas. I like Rivas. He makes contact. So we'll see what he can do here. And he does make contact, and that's right to Boehm, flipping on to Biggio for the out. And that's your ball game. Mick Abel goes 7 strong and gets that win. His first of his young career. 7 strikeouts off 7 hits, a walk and a run. And he is your player of the game. So J.P. Crawford goes 2 for 5 with 2 runs. Gallo 1 for 4. Christian Arroyo had a home run. Alec Boehm had a home run. 2 for 4 night from Biggio. Phillies offense was just there and outperformed us by a lot. So, just looking, because I know I mentioned it earlier, but I wanted to just see, why was Bryce Harper not playing? Why was Trey Turner not playing? And it seems like Turner is injured, and Harper just, I guess, had a routine day off because he's usually sliding in right to that third spot in that Phillies lineup. So Harper must have just had a nice night off. But there you see, we're neck and neck with the Rangers. Broken ankle for Turner. That's an injury. He's out 2 to 3 more weeks. And we will take game 3, 7-5. And we head to, I guess it's the last week of May. I don't know if that'd be Memorial Day or not, but math is hard. So, I don't know. But we'll play the Tigers here. And the Tigers, as you can see, are doing really well this year. 30-25. They've cooled off significantly since early May. But they are a half game out of the wild card as we wrap up May here. And we'll have the Tigers to look at. That's going to be kind of fun. I don't know if their success is sustainable, but it'll be cool to kind of see and check out. Alright, so that'll do it for me, you guys. If you liked what you saw, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as I try to post videos as often as I can. And with all of that being said, I'll catch you guys next time as we head out to Detroit to take on the Tigers. And heck, we might have to check out the White Sox and the Twins too at some point this year if they keep up their hot starts. I will catch you guys next time. Take care.